Hi, today's reading is sponsored by my beautiful Patreons. Thank you so much. And by Keen, an online platform for psychic advisors, tarot readers, mediums, and other intuitives and psychics with various gifts for you to explore. I recently got a reading from the gifted psychic Adelaide over on Keen, and she was quite spot on and straightforward in the way she gave her answers to me that I was looking for regarding my own journey and how I could proceed more easily. So I really recommend Keen. And as many of you know, I sometimes just don't have the availability or to be there right away for you or to cater all of your needs. For example, love readings. I just don't do those. Not in that sense. To me, it's all about the higher perspective of things. But Keen has advisors that read specifically into those things. Choose from all the different readers that they have there, which reader is for you and which will give you a deeper understanding of your situation. What to do is create an account and choose from the hundreds of readers that are available to you right this second. A special bonus that I discussed with Keen is they'll give you a huge discount when you're using the link that I'll post down in the description box for you. It's $1.99 for 10 minutes, which gives you up to $99 in savings. They also have another neat feature where they're just sending you discounts on a regular basis, and you can make use of those. If you feel so inclined, just click the link in the description box down below and it'll take you straight to Keen and give you some answers maybe. Bye guys. Aries, hello, how are you? This is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello my friends, I hope everyone is safe and well. Let me just adjust this. I think this is a bit better. I'm still trying to figure out my new microphone. I finally got one. Thank you to you guys. Thank you to my beautiful patrons and also to my sponsor Keen. Yeah, thank you for being here. Okay, and I'm still trying to work it out and see how it goes, and I hope the sound is a lot better. My friends, my dear Aries, it seems like you need space to breathe. There was a lot of impatience that came up. So patience of virtue is not necessarily something that you would like to hear right now, is what I was getting. And I was feeling like I didn't even want to clear the space because I didn't have the time to. I felt like really pushy, those energies, which is not surprising with all the Gemini energy that is swirling around, simply because it's a lot of mind energy. It's very pushy energy right now. You may have trouble sleeping also. You may have like your mind maybe running overtime. It's also an amazing time to be creative though. So you can make use of this because we do have different times in life when we act and when we should rest. This is definitely a time to take action. So again, coming back to the topic of patience, I feel like you don't want to, or yeah, you don't want to have the patience. So let's get right into it. I didn't really write that much down because it felt so pushy, and it was just like, let's get to it, and that's what we're gonna do. We pulled one card for you, which is the turquoise, Find Your Way Home. Look at this, it's gorgeous. I hope it will focus a bit. And what I was immediately getting was being nestled in here, you know, like that egg, like the turquoise egg that is right there in the clouds, totally protected. There's this option here for you right now, Aries, to feel that way. But for that, you would have to kind of like take a step back and well, kind of take a step back and be patient with yourself, mostly. It's not, you know, it's not all about running forward, running to the forefront. But what I see here is like a beautiful yin and yang kind of an energy, and it says find your way home. And I'm going to read that to you now. So you can always find your way home, Aries, turquoise shores. And she should know. She has traveled by caravan across the Silk Road and escorted royalty on the byways between life and death. Turquoise is a wayfinder and a companion for when the path is unknown and feels treacherous. Whether in real time or in the shadowed lands of journeys and dreams, she offers protection to the parts of your psyche that are lost, scared, or hidden away. There's attention to being human, to having a yin and a yang aspect, which occasionally conflict, leaving you simultaneously wanting to stretch your wings and never leave the nest. And I feel like you're very pushed in a certain direction. Turquoise gets it. Go and grow, she whispers. I will help you find your way. So if that's you, if you're feeling very, very pushed, there's a ritual and a reflection. The ritual is to call yourself home, and the reflection is nest or novelty. Very interesting, because it seems like there is a choice here for you. Yeah. And yeah, I will attach the ritual and the reflection over on Patreon for you, and we're going to get straight into it. So Aries, let's see. I love it. The Ace of Cups. So this is spirit immediately making themselves known to you. It's just like it's in the waters, Aries. It's in your emotions. It's within self-love. So, oh yeah, right there. Yep. So you're calling yourself home. That's what that is. It's like the home within yourself. The love of our true self. This is when you become extremely magnetic too. You're just going to attract everything that you're aligned with anyways on a higher level, but on the earthly plane. So this is a strong alignment between that which you choose before coming here and what you want right now in this lifetime. And when these two come together, when these two merge, it's going to be, what they're showing me is like it's coming, it's like an implosion, right? Because like it's like a supernova. I think they do this. They're pulling all the energy in like from the outside, and then all of a sudden it goes woof. It goes like this. So I feel there's a strong transformational process that is proceeding this huge event that seems to be happening in your life, which is like pushing, and pulling all those energies in. All of a sudden it goes whoa. And it's much like it has to do with the nesting as well. You know, the chick won't hatch when it's not ready. It won't hatch from the egg, and it kind of feels like it's, you know, pulling all the energy that is necessary for this transformation to happen, and all of a sudden it goes whoa. Very interesting. But being your feelings, water may really, really help you here, Aries, especially because you're a fire element. So the water may calm you down, may also help calm down your thoughts. No. Let me see what it is. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yes. You have the Sun card, and here we go. There's the Phoenix rising, right? The one that has to go through it, the one that has to burn down to the ashes to then rise from it. I feel this is what you've gone through already. You seem to be the Phoenix already, and the topic of birds is popping up here strongly, so you may have a really good connection with the animal kingdom, with birds in general. They may be coming to you as messengers too. Interesting. You may have found something in front of your house, in front of, you know, when you were walking somewhere, because what I feel with this is a bird dropped something right in front of you. This could have been a feather, but I'm seeing it in this one. Look. Sorry about the noise. Wow, the microphone picks up on quite a bit. So yeah, on this bird, you know, see how it's something that he's carrying in his beak? That's where I get that from. A delivery for you. Watch out for those. It's also, with the Sun card, something that's highly successful, you know, something where you're learning strongly about yourself, something that you haven't seen within yourself before, but that was only made visible through a time of struggle. Because often we discover parts about ourselves that we didn't know before in the struggle, in the, you know, initiations through fire, through air, through water, through earth. And then you have the Magician. That's like your manifestation, right? And it's interesting because it's really big cards here too. So it's not something small that's happening. Some of you are working with runes. Some of you are indeed working with fire. So you know how fire can cleanse you, how you can throw stuff in fire, how you write something on a card, for example, or on a piece of paper, and you would then burn it. That's what I see here. So either some of you have done this, or it's denoting to go right ahead, Aries. This could be something for you that you could benefit from. And what they're showing me here strongly is the connection to ancient buildings. So that could be ruins, that could be pyramids, that could be whatever it is for you. See, these are repeating themselves. So it's like either you've been there, like in a past life, and you feel a strong pull towards these things. It could also just be stones, right? Just a strong pull towards something. And you can use that for your magic. You can use that to bring in your manifestation here. On top of this is really big. Really big and really cool too. I love seeing this for you, Aries. So much too. You have companions around you. I see strong spirit animal connection here. It could be a wolf that you're particularly connected to. But it could be anything, any animal really. But this could have been a special message for someone in case you needed confirmation. You're definitely not alone. And I just remembered that I posted a thumbnail for the Pisces reading, A Lone Wolf, and you're no longer alone. And it doesn't feel alone here either because you have all this love in your life. But mostly because you started to give it to yourself. Hence, others were able, much more able to give it to you. It has also to do with boundaries, coming from no boundaries to, then again, being able to setting boundaries. To setting strong boundaries. So we have self-criticism for you. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with loving, positive ones. You are a wondrous being of light. Even if at times you think you are less than perfect, remember that God and divine perfection exist in all things. Yes, one more. Interesting. For those of you that are new, I'm always asking the cards if that's the one, even if it jumps out. Okay, action. We're talking about this, right? So action. You have drop all fear and just do it. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. This is very much in line. And it's also interesting with the colors, but oh wow, and this card too, there's something about colors, being able to mix them so well. But it's virtually like you have the power to create and be whatever you truly want to be, because that's the essence of the phoenix, right? You're burning whatever you thought you were or whoever you thought you were to the ground until there's nothing left, or maybe spirit is like pushing you in that direction, right? Only to rediscover yourself and you know who you always were, like your essence. This is also, if you're talking about like huge transformational processes, when we die, we then are reborn in a way, or we then become our pure essence. We leave as the souls that we are in essence. This body, this physical body is just, you know, borrowed for a time. And this could be a special message for some of you. So look inside your heart and take positive action on those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you, Aries, except your own fears. This card is positive confirmation from God and the angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. That's beautiful. And what I was going to say about the cards here, we have an orange one, and then we have like a petrol colored card, so more on the blue greenish kind of a scale. And the funny thing is the sun card is like has orange elements with the phoenix rising, and the magician has a lot of the petrol elements. And then in the bird card, finding your way home, so feminine and masculine element, you know, the yin and the yang coming together, bringing forth, oh my god, now I see it, bringing forth like huge amounts of love through you, because you seem to have healed yourself to such an extent that the feminine and the masculine are flowing in like magnetic forces. You know, when you're seeing those currents, magnetic currents, that's what I'm seeing. Some of you are really heavily involved in energy work, or will be soon. Wow, this is amazing. really cool? Trust that that which you want and that which wants you is coming in, is coming in. So just a tiny bit more patience here, Aries, okay? All right, we'll see whatever else wants to come through. We'll take this over to Patreon and to the extended. And yeah, we'll see from there. If you would like to book a private reading with me, the address is universalpowertarot@gmail.com. And I'm very grateful to have you here, that you're watching these readings. Please subscribe if you feel so inclined. Hit the bell button all if you want to receive the notification whenever I publish new content. All right, my friends, sending you so much love, light, and shadow, and I'll either see you next time or over on Patreon. Bye.